Welcome back now. So I'm here on the Unorthoblocks server, and in between episodes I did build a few more of these big, I guess high-rise apartment building type buildings, just to try and I'm trying to flesh out the look of the place. Oh, hello doggy. So to jump right into things, I want to start adding in the roads around here. So I'm going to have this paved road which runs along the side of the river there. It's going to come straight down here, and we'll have a bridge that goes across over to the iron farm. And then this one is going to come through here, and it's just all the roads are going to look the same. So we're going to have this mixed stone, path, or mixed stone look to them. So this road will go through here and then meet up with a bridge across, and then it's going to continue all the way across like this. So just stretch this out, add in a few beams. As you see, I've got a theme going, kind of the white bridge here is to go with the white buildings. So we've got a whitish city. I'm hoping it's kind of a modern look. Just something different than the normal, stone brick or spruce or, that kind of stuff. So this should finish up at least getting the foundation of the bridge going. And then for the base of the bridge, we're just going to continue this road straight across. So same blocks and everything, just to keep it simple. Just adding the last few blocks onto the road. Oops. Let's get rid of that. And in the water. It's always, I need to make up some kind of stairs or some way to get into the, up from this side. Gotta go all the way over here. Now I can add in the sides of the bridge, and this is going to be a, I guess like an arched suspension bridge. So we'll just go up. If I can get this here. There we go. Yep, there. And then a block on top. And hopefully I'm going to get this right, because I counted out how long the bridge is, so I should hopefully get the right amount to meet in the middle. Let's just double check, because I can't. Let's see, right about there. That should be the middle there. That way I can work from either side, and hopefully it'll meet up like it's supposed to, if I counted correctly. So we just need to continue this over here. And I'm hoping I'm going to get a gentle arc out of this one. Oh, if I stop falling down. And there. Because I don't want to peak straight up. I want to actually arc, like an arced bridge. Arch, not arc. Arched, yeah. Arc is something you put animals in when it floods. Arch is what you have on a bridge for a suspension bridge. Now I just need to do it from all the 3 remaining corners. There we go. I got the arches in, and they worked the first time, so I didn't have to redo them. That was always good. So now we got this gentle arch going over here. I'm going to hang these chains down, and that's going to simulate the cables that suspend the bridge. So I guess this bridge is actually suspended from those arches. So it's a suspension bridge. So we'll put the chains in, probably every other one here. Give us that suspension effect. There we go. I think this is going to turn out good. You can always you're already getting an idea of what it's going to look like. So let me just finish up this, and then we can work on the rest of it. Okay, that is looking good, except I need to do something about the lighting, because I've got a few spawnable spots here. And I need a rail anyhow on this thing, so I think I'm just going to put these bars along here. I mean, it doesn't really stop anyone from falling off, but it simulates a railing, since they won't join together with the chains. And then if I get a couple of lanterns, which, yeah, we just make some like that. Get some lanterns here. And we should just be able to put a few lanterns along on top of these, like here. Oh, come on. There. There. And there, here, come on, and here. And hopefully, and maybe one on each end. And that should take care of any of the lighting issues. Then we won't have monsters on the bridge. Yeah, don't mind if I say so myself. I like the way this looks. So this lava farm and smelter has been here since day one, and I think it's time to move it. So I'm going to move it over here somewhere, and we're going to build a lava farm, which will collect the lava, and then a smelter, which will kind of auto smelter stuff, you know, the normal type where you have the furnaces and the mine carts. And this bridge, I like this bridge. And I'm looking at it again. I think that came out great. So over here, I have my iron farm, which if you remember way back in the days, I've got it over here on this little island over here. So I'm going to need to get a bunch of iron for my lava farm. I am still not sure what I'm going to do with this area over here. A little bit of lag spike into something going on there. But anyway, so I think I'm going to squeeze in the lava farm in that little stone area right there. But first I need to go gather a bunch of iron because I need to make cauldrons and that kind of stuff to collect the lava. And then once I get all my stuff gathered, then I can actually start building the lava farm building itself. So there we have our lava farm building. A little different style than the other buildings, not so white, more of it's light, it's got the birch. But on the interior here, we're going to have cauldrons all the way around. So this is what I mean by lava farm. We're going to have cauldrons here, which will catch the lava as it drips down. This one out of place. There we go. And then up above, and luckily the server doesn't have fire tick on or whatever, so it's not going to catch the birch on fire having the lava so close to it. Because it can be a problem on other, if you're building and you have your fire tick set on. When you put the lava up there that close to the birch, your building will burn down. So then I would have had to build it out of concrete or stone or something. But I can get away with building it out of the birch. And then we have all this dripstone. These stalactites. Yeah, stalactites coming down underneath the dripstone. So we'll put the lava up above the dripstone, and it will leak through the dripstone down the stalactite and drip into the cauldron. So that's how you collect lava or water. You can do it either if you have water up there or lava up there, it'll do the same thing, which is kind of nice. So it makes lava like a renewable resource. And you can actually use it in something like this, which is like a furnace system. And I'm just putting the glass there because I want to see the lava. It's more impressive if you see the lava. And then I'm just going to break in up here. And that's so I can put the lava in. I thought I should probably decorate these sides before I get the lava in here so I can actually get in here and do it. But this is why I needed all the iron. So I needed cauldrons. I'm going to need a lot of buckets too, so we can collect the lava in the buckets. And then eventually the buckets I collect can be used in the furnaces to smelt my items. So instead of it's not as easy and efficient as like a kelp farm or a bamboo farm. You can use those. Lava's a little trickier because the buckets are finite. I guess I could set up some system to make buckets automatically, but you've still got to manually go into each cauldron and pick it out. Scoop it out yourself. There's no auto scoop feature to collect the lava. It'd be kind of cool if you could put buckets into like a dispenser next to a cauldron, and when fired to the dispenser, it would suck up the lava out of the cauldron. As far as I know, we don't do that. So that does make this a little more of a manual process, but I think it's always good to try something different. And I always like using the lava, because especially if it's free. I mean, if I'm not stealing it out of the nether, at least I can make it now by itself just by standing around. Now I'll just run over here every once in a while and scoop up all the lava into buckets, and then we can just use that for fuel. Now I've got all the lava in except for one little spot over there. That's because I ran out of lava. And I don't really have like a big lava pool underneath my base or anything either. Remember in the old days, you get down to like your lowest level of the world, and there'd be like giant pools of lava you could use for fuel and stuff. And now they kind of fixed it, which is kind of nice. There's more stuff to mine and explore, but if you need lava, you gotta just be in the right spot. So I've got my old lava dripping system over there, the one we're replacing. That's over there, you know, creating some more lava so I can finish this up. Oh look, I've already got a couple buckets. That might actually do it right there. So there we go. I think I've got everything done in the interior. So now I just need to work on the exterior. So all my lava's in. My cauldrons are all collecting it. So while that is working, instead of just standing around doing nothing, I'm going to build a road around here to blend it in with the rest of the area. So I think let's clear this out, because I don't need two small roads and I don't want a lot of farm area. I think I'm just going to push this road out. Yeah, so we just have a small little green area next to the building for plants and stuff. And then we'll just run this road farther out. Let's see, get some of these. So there. We'll just put some plants and stuff, just decorate the exterior, make it nice and green. Gotta have a little bit of greenery in all this rock and brick. Yeah, and this is working nicely. Starting to collect the lava. I mean, you know. And then more path. And I do need the smelter to make all this smooth stone I'm going to need for all these roads and paths. I just want to add a little bit of trim on the building here, because the front looked a little flat. It was missing something. I think this little dark oak trim around here will help. And then maybe some planter boxes out front. Let's put some planter boxes here with some flowers in it. So I just need to do a little bit of work on the interior here. So even though I've got the lava making the lights, I'm going to add in a few lights hanging from chains, just for aesthetic purposes. They're not really going to light anything up, because the lava puts off enough light to keep the mobs from spawning in here. Lights hanging from chains is always good. Makes it look not busy, but not as bare and ugly as it could be. And then in the middle, I'm going to put all my workstations and stuff. Let's put another light here. Yeah, So this will hang over the workstation. Like that. Then let's get my figure out where the center is. So I want at least like 2 on either side. So I guess it'll be straight down from the door. Have some workbenches, some furnaces, which I really don't need. Some blast furnaces, which I guess blast furnaces are useful, and it would be good to have the furnaces in here because they're near the source of the lava. But these aren't really, they're more for show than using. So there's a few chests because chests are always useful. I'm going to need some chests for to store all the lava buckets anyhow. But I think it helps with the aesthetic. So I think that is starting to look pretty good here. So I'm already getting a lot of lava in these things. So pretty soon I'll have a full-fledged farm here. Maybe just do something weird or different over here. I'm going to put in some fake contraption. Like maybe like a chain to pretend you dump the lava out. With a little handle on it. So you pull the chain and that piston does something magical up there to the lava. You kind of need some kind of machinery or something in here, I think. Kind of, I'm not saying it is steampunky, but it's like in steampunk where you've got all these extra gears and chains and all that kind of stuff just to make it look more complicated than it is. So just something like that. Okay, I think we're done with this for today. I'm going to just let the lava keep collecting here, so I can, once it gets filled up, I'll just make a bunch of buckets and pick it all up and then store them in a chest, I guess. We'll just see how much we got. This is just in a very small amount of time. I've gotten quite a bit of lava. So so it's doing what it's supposed to. So that's quite a bit of buckets. That's good. Very good. So then, it's starting to get dark out here. I've got my plants and stuff in. I just need to do a little bit more landscaping over here and fill in some plants over there. But I think that will do it for today. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.